All roads head north for the WRC Round 2, the Swedish Rally. Conditions are in place for a classic with snow, snow and more snow on the stages. The men who know all about driving in the snow are the Scandinavians. Norway's Petter Solberg won here last year, while Finland's Marcus Gronholm has been victorious 3 times since 2000. The one man to break the Scandinavian stranglehold, in fact the only non-Scandinavia winner in this event's 50-year history, is Sebastian Loeb, winner in 2004. And these three are up against each other in 2006, each looking to gain the upper hand in the Drivers' Championship.
I hope I can fight for the victory. I know that it will not be easy to win here. Marcus and Petter are very fast here, and we saw that this morning in the shakedown.
The confidence is not yet really on the top. We need to do more with the car, and now it's my first time out on snow. I haven't tested the car even on gravel yet, so it's a little bit new for me. So I don't really have the 110 confidence yet, but it will come.
I hope I can do it again. It would have been really good fun, and the car feels good. Just have to get the last 5% out of me and the car, and I think we can have a good chance.
That's what they think, but if you're looking for an unbiased opinion, who do the other contenders think will win?
From the top 3 drivers, everyone can win it, and then some local heroes are still also. Everything is possible.
Marcus.
No doubt.
You sure of that?
Yeah, car feels very good, and Marcus has been here so many times and he's always been really fast here, so I bet Marcus will win.
I will fight for the podium and then we see.
Everybody behind you then?
Yes.
This is how the Drivers' Championship looks with 1 round gone. Marcus Gronholm's win in Monte Carlo puts him on top with 10 points. Loeb second on 8 points, and Petter Solberg yet to score. In the Manufacturers' Championship, Ford took 14 points away from Monte Carlo to take an early lead. With sub-zero temperatures at shakedown and the forecast for the weekend saying it could reach -15, warm weather clothing around the service park is a must. And Marcus Gronholm uses the available technology to prevent the parts that do the braking and accelerating being numbed by the cold. And this is where the focus of the rally world will be for the next 3 days. The 9 stages are situated in the Värmland forest, and to the south of here is the city of Karlstad, which hosts the Swedish Rally. It was in Karlstad last night where the ceremonial start took place. Petter Solberg using more traditional methods to keep his feet warm. Temperatures around -10 at the stage start this morning. It's Marcus Gronholm as championship leader who gets the Swedish Rally underway. His first competitive outing on snow in the Ford Focus. He's claiming that he's still not 100% confident in the car, but his performance in Monte Carlo suggested that he was happy enough.
120 ja vasen täys yli nypyn 100. Oikein helppo yli nypyn 8 ja oikein eri yli nypyn ahdasta 7 ja nyppy vasen pitkä eri miinus.
Sebastian Loeb getting ready for the off.
Gaucher ciel pour devant sa main, droite centre pour mi-court.
80 mètres, léger ciel tout droit.
The surface is sheet ice with a thin covering of snow.
Sur droitier, 100 mètres, attention.
But the cars still attain a high level of grip thanks to nearly 400 tungsten studs moulded into the tyres. These will be biting into the surface. Back with Gronholm, and look at his speed through this section. This rally is one of the fastest on the calendar, with average speeds of around 120 kilometers per hour.
Vasen pitkä, nopea. 8. Nyppy vasen eri helppo sumppuun. Ja nyppy oikea eri helppo. 7. Nyppy vasen eri miinus paha sumppu. 7.
Gronholm reaching the end of the opening stage. His time in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. 10 minutes, 25.7 seconds. Loeb now coming to the end of the stage. Remember in Monte Carlo he ended the first day 20 metres down a ravine, but restarted and finished second to Gronholm. He'll want a less eventful Swedish rally.
Sur droite à fond ciel et gauche 130 plus. Sur attention droite 130 plus.
How does his time compare to Gronholm's?
Pour droite 110 plus. Droite 110 plus sur gauche à fond ouvre et ferme 130 pour Milo.
2.8 seconds slower, a solid opening stage from the Frenchman.
Okay, I had a good drive, hesitating a bit in some places, but okay, no problem.
This is Manfred Stoll's fourth start in Sweden, but he's never finished higher than 18th when in a Group N car. Now in a Peugeot 307 of the OMV team, he's just over 10 seconds slower than Gronholm on this opening stage. He can be happy with that start. Sweden marked Chris Atkinson's debut in the Subaru team last year. 12 months on, and the team are now looking for the Australian to start delivering some results. Problems early on for him though.
7 right minus narrow, then 7 left and tightens half extra long, open
Mikko Hirvonen, the latest in a long line of Scandinavians looking to make a mark here, and in his first season in the Ford manufacturer team, he will want to demonstrate what he is capable of.
Vasen loiva yli nyppy keskeltä, käännä, heti nyppy, lyhyt oikein täys miinus 5, ja nyppy keskeltä 10, vasen nopea, heti lyhyt oikein tiukka, jarru 5.
And he's third fastest so far. Henning Solberg has his sights set on a podium here. He knows all about driving in the snow. This is his 9th Swedish outing, and the Peugeot 307 showed plenty of pace here last year. But an early mistake by the Norwegian is not helping his cause. And here's the other member of the Solberg family, Petter.
Neat 5 left, tightens early, 4 over crest. Tightens 4 over crest repeated.
After his failure to finish in Monte Carlo, he needs a big performance here.
Opens extra long of a bridge, tightens 4 minus half long, tightens 3 into 6 left minus 18. What's happened?
But he's not happy with something there after that landing.
Half long, 30, right into don't cut, 6 right minus half long, tightens minus, keep in to keep middle of a crest into don't cut, 6 left plus, 60. Neat 4 left plus of a crest, half long, tightens 60. Crest to cut, neat 2 right minus of a crest, tightens.
And at the end of the stage, Solberg and co-driver Phil Mills are very frustrated.
I can't believe that this is not right, huh?
Just isn't happening.
This is not fair.
Just isn't happening, is it? Be quick, quick.
Petter, what happened? Drive shaft. Drive shaft.
The host nation have a proud tradition in rallying, but have not had a win in the WRC since 1997. Matthias Ekström has been chosen for his local expertise for a drive for the Red Bull Skoda team, and his knowledge is paying off so far. He's 5th. Behind Ekström, Chris Atkinson is 6th, Gigi Gali in the Mitsubishi 7th, and Sweden's Thomas Radström, a winner back here in 1994, is 8th. Petter Solberg off the leaderboard down in 23rd, nearly a minute behind the leader Gronholm. Another day one disaster for Solberg, but everything going right for Marcus Gronholm. See you after the break for more action from day one of the Swedish rally. Welcome back to Sweden for the first day of round 2 of the World Rally Championship. Marcus Gronholm straight into his rhythm, Swedish experience paying early dividends. A 3-time winner, remember, and he was in with a chance last year before going off the road on the final day.
100 ja pitkä nyppy vasen eri helppo.
Sebastian Loeb has received a 10-second penalty for arriving late at the stage start. He stopped on the road section to remove his headlights, a process which involved opening the bonnet, but it's reported he failed to fasten the bonnet properly and it shot up, breaking his windscreen. You can see the evidence of that here. Looks like his bonnet is damaged as well. It didn't look very secure there. Will it affect his time? Let's see as he now comes to the end of the stage. Just over 6 seconds slower, Gronholm's lead increases.
Forgot to close this, and so when we started it opened, so we had to close it again before the start. So we are, and in the sun with this I see nothing, so I had to brake in the straight, see nothing.
Mikko Hirvonen slower than both Gronholm and Loeb, but he remains 3rd.
Hidas yli nypyn. Jarru 3, oikein tosi hidas.
Manfred Stoll has reported being slowed by spectators on the side of the stage, and he drops out of the top 8. Which means Matthias Ekström climbs another place. He's now 4th. The man who made his name in German touring car racing, making the most of his opportunities so far. Ekström still nearly 35 seconds behind Gronholm, who was stage winner again. Chris Atkinson was 5th fastest on the stage. He's in 5th, less than 2 seconds behind Ekström, with Gigi Gali just 4/10ths behind Atkinson in 6th. And Petter Solberg lost more time in that stage thanks to his broken drive shaft. He returned to service nearly 3 minutes off the lead in 26th position.
Well, Petter, a big disappointment for you. What happened?
Drive shaft, straight over a jump, and landed and it broke.
How are you feeling?
Okay. I've been much better before, but it's almost, you have to laugh a little bit for this now, because it's so many things that happened the last 6-7 rallies. So yeah, I'm empty for words.
You're going to fight back though, aren't you?
I'll fight back again, yeah, don't worry. I will start now. Back in business.
4 more stages to go today. 4 more stages for Marcus Gronholm to impose himself on this rally.
Kato, Just tätä mä tarkoitin, että se ei puressakaan. 100 ja nyppy täys.
But he's got 2 wheels off the road there, an early warning of how it could easily go wrong.
120.
Opening for Loeb, and he takes advantage of Gronholm's slip. He's 6.6 seconds faster. It's been a difficult morning so far for Chris Atkinson.
David right open, 100.
And he's off the road. The many fans along the stage mean there's plenty of help available to get him back on. But his power steering's broke, and that will cost more time as he makes his way to the end of the stage. This is not a good day for Subaru. And that's Mikko Hirvonen right behind him on the stage now. This is where he will look to launch his challenge in the Drivers' Championship, and a podium finish would be a good return. And he does his chances no harm. He's faster than both Loeb and Gronholm.
Ja oikein hidas tiukka pidä. Ja vasen nopea menee aukee. 7.
A good day for Skoda so far, with Mattias Ekström's performance. And it's getting better and better. He's fastest so far on stage 3. But that time was beaten. Fastest time going to Gigi Gali in the privately entered Mitsubishi. He won a stage on the opening day here last year, going on to finish 7th.
In destra 5, 40, sinistra 6, per destra 5 su Tossino,
and the stage win moves Gali up to 5th, and he's less than a second behind Ekström. And it gets better for Gali on stage 4. He goes ahead of Mattias Ekström to take 4th overall. And with Ekström falling to 6th, the leading Swedish driver is now Daniel Karlsson. The man who had a number of drives for Peugeot over the last 2 years is also in a Mitsubishi. The Japanese manufacturer is making a mark here despite the absence of a full manufacturer team.
Grön 100. Break, håll höger 10, osynlig V.
Sebastian Loeb was fastest on that stage, but only beating Gronholm by less than a second, so the Finns lead still over 11 seconds. Hirvonen still 3rd in front of Gali and Karlsson, but no manufacturer Subarus to be seen. Petter Solberg has worked his way back to 19th, but Atkinson's power steering failure resulted in 3 minutes worth of penalties for being late to the stage start. He's not even in the top 30 now, a day to forget for the Subaru team.
David, fair to say, a terrible day for the team.
Yeah, it's not been one of our best days, and I can't imagine it can get much worse. Really, we were very confident. Actually, Petter was in great form after the shakedown. He thought the car was great and felt full of confidence. So that kind of makes it much worse because he had this first drive shaft problem 6 kilometres into the first stage, and that just takes all the wind out of your sails. You know, for everybody, not just Petter.
We started very careful this morning, and okay, good tire choice both time. But okay, this afternoon we kept one good rhythm, and we can drive like I want, and something good coming.
At the start of the season, it was in doubt whether Gigi Gali would have a drive this season, but he's still around and making sure everybody knows that. Follow his progress on day one after the break. Welcome back to day one of the Swedish Rally. Before we see the stage 5 action, here's a look at what's been happening down the leaderboard. As expected, there are a lot of Scandinavians featuring throughout the leaderboard. Finland's Janne Tuohino driving a Citroen Zara is in 7th place, going into the final 2 stages of the day. Another Finn, Christian Solberg, is 1 place behind, making him the leading Subaru. Manfred Stoll has dropped out of the points after his strong start. He's 9th, 1 place in front of Peugeot teammate Henning Solberg. While further down, Skoda's Andreas Eigener overshot this junction on stage 3, but got back on and is currently 18th. Back at the top of the leaderboard with Marcus Gronholm on stage 5. Only the 1.9-kilometre Hagfors sprint stage remains after this, so a clean run through should see him end the day as leader. Sebastian Loeb went faster, but by just 0.8 of a second. Here's 3rd place Mikko Hirvonen over what has become known as Colin's Crest, a tribute to the exploits of Colin McRae over this jump in the past years. But this doesn't look good. Hirvonen's reaction says it all. He's going no further.
It appears that only the water pump belt just suddenly broke, and we really can't continue then anymore. The engine overheats, and if we continue we're gonna destroy the engine, so we just needed to stop.
Another Ford driver who will want to forget stage 5, Luis Perez Compang, off into a snowbank. He retired for the day.
Yo te sostengo.
And to add insult to injury, JWRC entrant Patrick Sandel gives his stricken car a shunt on the way past. Somebody with plenty to celebrate, Gigi Gali. Hirvonen's demise puts him into the top 3. A fantastic day for the Italian.
He's only 2 seconds behind Sebastian Loeb.
And there were no dramas on that final stage, the Hagfors sprint, so Gali will end the day in 3rd. But it's Marcus Gronholm who will take a lead of just over 10 seconds into the 2nd day. Loeb is 2nd, the best part of 50 seconds in front of Gali. Daniel Carlson 4th, Matthias Ekström 5th, while Manfred Stoll moved back into the point-scoring positions on those last 2 stages, as did his teammate Henning Solberg.
In the second lap, we had a different tire choice, and we tried to push a little bit more, and some good time coming, and we tried to keep that.
Very close with Marcus. We had 10-second penalty this morning, and now we are just 10.2 behind him. It's really a big fight. I was pushing very hard since all the day, and I think he's doing the same. In the stages we are always in the same second, so it's really a nice battle.
Car was good, no problem, and just few mistakes. I was a little bit in the snowbank and lost some seconds, but okay, Loeb is going very fast as well, so it will be a good fight.
Sounds like you're a bit worried about Sebastian.
Yeah, it's he is so close, and I mean, I can't take many seconds here and there, so it's difficult.